Once upon a time, there was a donkey named Francis who found himself stuck in the middle of the desert sands. He was very tired and in search of water or food to regain his strength and continue his journey. Poor Francis felt weak and complained about his miserable existence in that desolate desert. Every passing second, he repeated in his mind, "I can't take it anymore. I need to find a place to spend the night and get some food. I feel weak and hunger blinds me. I truly feel abandoned." His only company was the sandstorm and the wind's whistle through his fur. One day, as night approached, he tried once again to lift his legs to continue his journey. However, no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't do it. So he looked up at the sky and lamented his situation, wondering why God had imposed such suffering on him. He said, "God, I'm tired of being here, with deep sadness and an exhausted body." At that moment, while looking at the sky, an angel who happened to be walking nearby saw him and gently said, "Calm down. Donkey, I'm here." Confused, Francis asked, "Who are you?" Suddenly, a sense of peace washed over the donkey's fragile body. The sweet voice of that angel replied, "I'm your angel, and I told you to calm down, Francis." The donkey looked at him, and the angel continued, "Yes, dear Francis, I am about to meet God." At that moment, a feeling of calmness enveloped the tired and weak donkey, and he asked the angel while wagging his tail, "Can I ask you a favor?" The angel replied, "Of course, what do you need?" In a weak voice, the donkey said, "I would like to ask God why he has abandoned me and when my suffering will end. I feel so tired that I feel like I can't go on." The angel asked, "Why do you think God has abandoned you, Francis?" Francis replied, "Look at me, angel. I am sad, sick, and adrift." After a few seconds, the angel replied with a smile on his beautiful face, "All right, dear creature, but I don't believe he has forgotten you." Then he walked away while Francis watched him disappear behind the horizon. When the angel met God, he told him about the encounter with the donkey in the desert and how he asked with deep sadness why he had been abandoned. God replied that there is no creature created by him that has been abandoned, and asked the angel to return to that place and deliver Francis his answer, or else, for the remainder of his life, he would not find happiness. The angel asked God, "But Lord, is there any advice I can give to the donkey to alleviate his suffering?" God replied that he could tell Francis to pray every day, saying, "Thank you, God, for everything." So the angel returned to Francis to deliver the message. The angel handed the message to the donkey, and after a few days, he returned to that place. He immediately saw that Francis had changed. He was very happy and no longer appeared weak. The wounds on his legs had healed, and his fur shone in the sunlight. Some plants had also grown nearby, and a small water oasis had formed where Francis was braying with joy. The angel wondered how this was possible, remembering what God had told him on that occasion. So, a little puzzled, he went to visit God again and said, "Lord, I have seen the donkey, and he is alive. He seems very happy and healthy. How was this possible?" God replied that no way Francis could be happy without recognizing that everything that happens, if approached in a spirit of gratitude, can be not only overcome, but become a reason for personal growth. Indeed, everything has changed since Francis learned to give thanks for everything, because everything is embedded in life. The best mode to remind oneself of this is to repeat every day, "Thank you, God," for everything, because everything contributes to achieving personal growth. The angel was amazed to realize that Francis's happiness was in his attitude of gratitude. The donkey learned to be thankful for every situation. During the day, he thanked for the little things and everything. When the rain hit him and wet his weak legs, he said, "Thank you, God, for everything." When he couldn't stand, he repeated, "Thank you, God, for everything." And so, in any difficulty, in every illness, in every pain, the donkey continued to repeat the same prayer. It was then that his life changed, because he understood that he couldn't do it alone, but thanks to his faith in God, he could face any adversity in life. Francis found happiness by recognizing and thanking all the blessings that surrounded him, even amid adversity. Since then, he lived a full and meaningful life, knowing that his faith and gratitude were his greatest strength. The story of the donkey who complained to God teaches us to value what we have and find happiness in life's little things. Appreciate the beauty of nature, the love of your loved ones, and the moments of tranquility that life offers you. Stop longing for what you don't have and start thanking for what you possess. Happiness is not found in the absence of problems, but in our attitude and how we value every moment. Don't let constant dissatisfaction deprive you of enjoying the beauty of life. Learn to appreciate what you have at this moment, for only then can you find true happiness. Being grateful is a quality that can transform lives. Every day is full of little gifts, like the sun shining in the sky, the aroma of your favorite food, or the warm embrace of a loved one. When we stop and recognize these blessings, we begin to experience a profound sense of connection and abundance. Being grateful helps us value life, even in difficult times, discovering lessons and opportunities for personal growth. Gratitude also has a positive impact on our relationships. When we express gratitude to others, we strengthen bonds and create an atmosphere of mutual respect. Moreover, being grateful allows us to acknowledge the efforts and generosity of those around us, promoting empathy and love. Gratitude is a powerful force that can transform our daily interactions and improve the quality of our lives. So, my dear friend, start being more grateful for life, seek happiness in simple things, and fill your heart with this comforting feeling of peace. Everything will become easier, and life will reward you twofold for your gratitude. Let us know in the comments what you think of this story, and if you have ever felt like Francis. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to The Consistent 24. To not miss our future content, also activate the notification bell. See you in the next video.